As we continue with a series of lessons that will help us write an academic paper more comprehensively, our next topic is another essential. But before we proceed to the actual lesson, let's have a little introduction first. Hello guys, it's teacher Adam again. Welcome to English class. As writers, we have the power to choose what words to include in our academic paper. However, for us to know the correct terms, we must first know their meaning and how to use them appropriately, especially words that sound alike or words that are spelled in almost the same way. To help you, here's a video that presents 15 pairs of misused and confusing words. The first pair is its without an apostrophe and its with an apostrophe. The first word is a possessive pronoun, which is used to say that something belongs or refers to. The one with an apostrophe is a contraction or a shortened term for it and is. Observe the following examples. I find a crocodile scary because its teeth are sharp and its jaws are powerful. It's possible to overcome your fear of crocodiles by simply visiting crocodile parks. It's in the first sentence tells us that sharp teeth and powerful jaws belong to a crocodile. It's on the second sentence is the short term for it and is. The second pair is loose with double O and loose with single O. The first word is an adjective that means not tight. It can also be used as a verb. That means to set free. Loose with only one O is also a verb, which means a number of things. It can be to fail to win, to misplace something, or to fail to keep something. Observe these examples. If you want to feel comfortable, wear a loose shirt. It is difficult to lose weight without consistent exercise. The third pair is past and past. The first word is the past tense form of the verb pass, which means to move towards a certain direction or to transfer something to another. Past, on the other hand, may be used as a noun if it refers to a period or situation that happened before. It can also be an adjective if it describes something that already happened. It could also be a preposition, which means on the further side of, and an adverb, which refers to time that has already lapsed. Observe these examples. The star player passed the ball to the newbie and let him do the winning shot. I drove past your house and saw you on your front yard. The fourth pair is accept and accept. The word accept means to receive something or to agree on something. Accept, on the other hand, means excluding or not included. For example, the president and the other government officials humbly accept their failure to protect the people from the disease. Everyone got the vaccine shot except for those with pre-existing health conditions. The fifth pair is than and then. Than is a word used in comparison, specifically when a larger or greater one is being compared to another. Then may be an adverb that refers to a time in the past or in the future, or it may also be used as a transition word to show what happens next. Study these examples. Her necklace is more expensive than my car. The value of the necklace was even higher then. The next pair is right and right. Right means different things. It could be something correct or the opposite of left. Right, on the other hand, is a verb that means to form symbols, words, or sentences. For example, it is right to pay attention to the teacher during class discussions. The teacher asked the students to write a poem about their most exciting experience. The seventh pair is there and there. There is another possessive pronoun that is considered third person and plural, while there is the contraction or the short term for they and are. Notice these examples. Their project is about the activities they usually do at home. They're excited to share what keeps them busy lately. The eighth pair is to with a single O and to with double O. To with a single O is a preposition that means toward or until. It is also partnered with a verb to form an infinitive. To with two O's is an adverb that means excessively or also. Here are examples. Billy headed straight to the clinic after noticing rashes on his skin. Aside from rashes, he started to have fever too. The ninth pair is whose and whose. Whose and whose both come from the word who. Whose is its possessive form, while whose is the contraction or the short term for who and is. For example, whose water bottle is this? Who's missing a water bottle? The 10th pair is your and your. Your is a second person possessive pronoun. Your is the contraction or short term for you and are. Study these examples. Your achievements as a student are all appreciated. You're an outstanding example to all other students. The 11th pair is desert and dessert. The term with only one S refers to a hot, dry, sandy place. The one with two S's refers to a sweet kind of food usually eaten after a meal. Here are examples. The wise men traveled across the desert just to find the newborn king. One of their gifts to the king is a popular native dessert made of coconut and honey. The 12th pair is stationary and stationary. Stationary refers to anyone or anything that does not change positions. Stationery refers to paper supplies like cards, envelopes, notepads, and more. Notice these examples. There's a stationary bike that you can use to develop and form leg and thigh muscles. You need to go to a stationery shop to buy the items you need in the office. The 13th pair is principal and principal. Principle is a noun that refers to a person's belief of what's right and wrong. Principal, as a noun, refers to the head of the school. As an adjective, it refers to a rank or value that is of great importance. For example, Thomas was known as a man of principle, as he always does what's moral. Thomas dreams to be the principal of the school where he currently teaches. The 14th pair is through and through. Through is the past tense of the verb throw. Through, on the other hand, is a preposition that means in and out of something. It may also be an adjective which means done or finished. Here are examples. He accidentally threw the list of materials that he needs for his project. He went back to the alley where he passed through to check if the list fell somewhere there. The last pair is breath and breathe. The first term is a noun, which means air that comes in and out a person's mouth and nose. Breathe is the action of letting the air in and out of a person's mouth and nose. Observe these examples. Your breath smells like onions, so you need to brush your teeth now. After brushing, go out and breathe some fresh air. Now that you already know the differences between the words that make up each pair, it's now time for you to accomplish homework number 31. Directions. Log into your Schoology account. In your homework folder, locate the file to know the complete instructions. For questions, send me a message. Don't forget to submit your work before the deadline. And just to give you an idea, you have to complete some sentences using the words that we consider confusing. Before this video ends, let's have a quick reflection. Here is a Bible verse related to our lesson for today. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding. Our topic for today helps us understand words we easily get confused of. In our world today, there are so many things that may bring us confusion too. The enemy alone plots lies and deceit before us. Our own pride, knowledge, and experiences may also fill our heads and make us believe ourselves too much. But our verse for today teaches us how to avoid being confused. It all starts with a heart that trusts the Lord. Trusting God means allowing Him to take control of our life. And being perfect Himself, this gives us the assurance that though we may not understand everything that happens around us, as long as we are the center of God's will and grace, He will be our security. He will guide us to what is best for us, and we will never go wrong. Praise be to God. It's now time for me to say goodbye. Thank you for reaching this part. If you have questions or clarifications, send me a message or ask them to me in our live class. You may also book a consultation schedule with me. I sincerely hope that you learned something from today's video. See you on the next one. Stay safe and God bless.